wonderful friends, Magus with you, and praise God. I cannot wipe the smile off my face as I'm thinking about this message. It is after you have awakened, dealing with family and friends. And now as I'm saying this and thinking back, I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. Some of you will. First, I want to read from Asha 9. I am awakened to who I am, praise God. That is that awakening. I have shed the illusion of the lower animal. I have let go all air. I refuse to hold the vibrations, feelings, or emotion of the lie. I live only in the vibration of truth. Asha, God's highest idea of good. My eyes will not see, nor ears hear the lie and illusion. Praise God. And when we are walking in those high dimensions and seeing things that eyes have not seen, hearing things that ears have not heard, walking in spirit, becoming powerful creators, flowing in our gifts, what do we want to do? We want to share it. We want to change the world. And where do we start usually? Our friends and family. And my friends, I remember going to them and pouring out my heart. I remember even tears coming down my eyes as I'm sharing my experiences in the process and the awakening. And I look up and they're looking at me like a deer in headlights. They think I lost my mind, and the things that seem so just common sense to me now, like don't kill animals, it's sad, it's wrong, don't eat them, things like don't poison the earth, stop putting poisons on the earth, it's wrong, and just things that seem so just natural, things like God is all good. My friends, the most simple thing I could think of is God means the highest principle of good, and I'm telling them, you don't understand. The world religions have got it wrong. They don't understand who God is. He's all good, and I'm excited, and I'm looking at them, and they're like, what are you talking about, man? And oh my gosh, I remember getting just all the emotions, frustrated, almost a little angry, and in my personality too is when I get something, like a truth like that, I want during that conversation with those person for them to get it. Are you like that? You put out this exact plan here and you're thinking surely they must see it, and you want them to accept it and receive it and run with it. And when they don't, it's easy to get frustrated or disappointed and start coming into lower vibrations. I remember sometimes after dealing with different families and friends and neighbors that for a couple days I was drained because I let myself be pulled down into those lower vibrations. And my friends, the only way that we're going to get them to the higher vibrations is for us to stay in the high vibrations. That's our only job, to align with and hold those high frequencies. Jesus said, verily, verily, I say unto you, he who hears my word, holds my word, has God life, good life. So by us being in that God good life, it attracts others, my friends. When we're vibrating that, people want it. People want their God, want their good. When all hell is breaking loose in the earth and you stand there strong like a rock in peace, unconditional love, power, and freedom, my friends, people want that. The problem is they already think they know God. From the world religions, they think they know God, but they only know church. They know their stories out of their book. They know something the preacher said, and they think they know God, but they haven't been able to experience him yet. And for them to experience God is by us showing them what that looks like. Unconditional love, peace, power, freedom, not getting upset, not getting angry, not getting frustrated, not being pulled down into those low vibrations. They will be drawn to it. You will be a shining light, a beacon that people are drawn to. Another mistake I made is my giftings. I'm not ashamed of my giftings. I love them. I am a prophet. I can see the future, and I've had many experiences. You that have been following me know some wild things have happened. But when I share that with people that aren't even close to that level, they cannot receive it. They're not even close to it. They will think you've lost your mind. They will put up walls. They're probably taught maybe that's wrong, that's bad. And so, my friends, it's a process. And when you think about it, you can't judge them because it wasn't long ago you were like that. You were still in darkness. You had not awakened yet to these higher ideas, these higher truths. So, it's a process. It takes time. So you can't expect them in one conversation to get everything that it took you years, some of you a lifetime, to get to. So we got to be patient, and that's our job. For me, myself, I found that keeps me from getting frustrated or disappointed, just as long as every day I'm doing good work, I'm putting out good vibrations, good words, good literature out into the earth. I know I'm doing a good thing. I sleep well at night knowing I'm doing my part. I'm staying in those high frequencies, and people, they start to come along, and with my gifting I can see the future, and this helped me with my friends and family, and so you might be able to use your gifting. Don't push it on them, but what I would do is, like, if I had a vision of something happening to them the next day that wasn't life-threatening, I would just point it out to them and say, I saw in vision this, and this was going to happen at this time, at this place. And they would call me later and say, "Oh my God, you'll never believe what happened." I say, "Yes, I do, because I told you." And and then you start to build some credibility, and they'll start to hear you more. They'll start to listen to you more. Now my parents will even have, when they have someone going through different situations, they'll be, "Oh, you should talk to Magus," where before they wouldn't have done that. And so you'll start to build credibility, and by living it, by shining that light, by being that high frequency, it makes them see it's real. And that's what people want. They want real. There's so many phonies out there in the churches. I know so many preachers. The only reason they do it, it's a job. They make money, and they make a lot of money doing it. There's a lot of spiritual people. There's a lot of tarot card readers and so-called psychics and stuff. It's a job. I can read people in a second and know if they're the real deal or not. And my friends, people are tired of being ripped off, lied to, and so they're looking for the real. They're looking for the real above all real. They want to experience the real God. They want to see a real prophet. They want to see a real man and woman of God. And that's our job. And it's the easiest thing in the world. All we have to do is hold the vibration of unconditional love, peace, joy. And that's why it's so important, my friends. It's not a waste of time to do your meditations every day. I put on alpha wave music. I get my crystals. I light incense and candles. And I just let myself go into that place of oneness with God, and I hold those vibrations of love, peace, joy. When I come out of it, I am in complete bliss, and I can face anything. I feel that, just that oneness with God, that shield of protection around me. I am protected. I'm provided for. I'm divine life. I'm divine health. I'm peace, love, joy, kindness. And my friends, you radiate that. And it's one of the most beautiful and selfish things you can do, is spending that time with God. But it's a good selfish, not the bad selfish. Because when you love yourself and you can share that with others, you'll never love others more than you love yourself. You need to see God inside of you. When you look in the mirror, I want you to see God. You were created in His image. In truth, a perfect Creator's perfect mind created a perfect you. Your spirit is pure and beautiful, and it's burning away all that lie and illusion, all that past mistakes, sin, failure, and error is just going away, and you're shining brighter and brighter in your true identity as children of God. And I'm so proud of you. So do not get discouraged. We're changing this world back to Asha, the government of God. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Asha is the highest truth, and His light will shine on you. Asha is the highest truth, and His light will shine on you. The all-good God that is love, power, and freedom. true.